Hey y'all, let's jump straight to it. So this hair is from Yolissa. I received it in this silk bag with 2 wig caps, an edge brush, some lashes, and an elastic band. And of course, the 24-inch, 180% density, 13x4 HD lace front water wave wig. Okay, so I did about 7 braids to the back, and since I've had these braids in for a minute, I'm going to oil my scalp before applying this wig. I'm going to use my Got To Be gel, or you can use the spray. I put a little on my edges and brush them back. That's the last thing that I need in the way while applying these wigs because I want to keep my edges. Once I apply the gel, I blow dry it down so it can stay in place. And then I repeat the same process on the other side. I use rubbing alcohol and a cotton ball to clean off my forehead. This removes dirt, oil, makeup, previous glue so that the wig can really stick and hold. So I put the wig on and put the wig in a ponytail just to make sure none of the hair is in the way. I make sure that I have it on correctly before cutting my ear tabs. When cutting off your ear tabs, you're literally just cutting off the extra lace and hair that is covering your ears. Once I use my comb to part off the section, I just cut it off. I recommend you cut more than you think you need because if the lace is cut too short and when trying to glue it down from ear to ear, the lace gets scrunchy and messed up at the top. I'll point out what I'm talking about later on in this video. And here I am repeating the process on the other side. Although this wig came pre-plucked, I like to pluck more to give it more of a natural look. And since I like to wear curly hair in its natural poofy state, I think that plucking it more is needed because when it's in its natural state, of course, it's bigger and I don't want my hairline to give chunky or wiggy, if you get what I'm saying. Like I still want it to give scalp in its natural state. So here I am plucking it on the mannequin. I felt like it was much easier this way. And this is all the hair that came out from plucking. Now I'm using my hot comb to push all my hair to the back. This makes it much easier to glue the wig down. The hair has to go in the ponytail when I'm finna pull the scissors out. I'm sorry, but I cannot make any mistakes. Me personally, I like to cut the lace before gluing the wig down. As you can see, I'm taking my time with it, cutting it in small sections. I don't like to cut too much lace off. Then again, I don't like to leave too much lace on. So I was very excited to use this even tint spray. This is my first time using it. I usually use makeup, but this was much more convenient. It only took about 5 seconds. I was unable to show you all me spraying it on, but this is how it turned out. Very tinted. You cannot skip this step. After spraying the lace is wet, so you have to dry it with a blow dryer, or you can air dry it, but you have to let it dry. So I put clips on to keep the flyaways out the way while I'm gluing the wig down. Oh, and excuse that lace that's sitting on my head. I didn't even know that was there. Just like how I cut the lace in sections, I do the same when applying glue. I like to take my time and make sure that the placement of the wig is how I want it. So I applied 2 layers of glue. I didn't record the first layer, and then I let it dry until it's clear. Once it's clear, you'll know that it's ready. That means it's tacky. You don't have to touch it. Just lay the wig down. So here I am laying the wig down, pushing it into my skin with my fingers. Most of the time I use an eyebrow pencil to mark where I need to put the placement of the glue. Then I wipe it off before laying down the wig. Here I am repeating the same process, applying my second layer of glue. Okay, so this is what I mentioned earlier. I kind of cut my lace a little too short. So I was trying to get it to stretch from one ear to the next. So when I glued it down, I was stretching the lace. So it looks scrunchy at the top. But of course, I was able to fix it by using the adjustable straps in the back to tighten the wig, and that flattened the lace out, and it turned out much better. This is also my first time using the lace tint mousse. I didn't put it on correctly because I just don't be reading directions, but I was supposed to pump it on my hand and then dab the mousse on the lace with my finger. This mousse tint is what's supposed to help me get rid of the white cast on my lace so it can look like the hair is growing out of my scalp. So here I am kind of brushing the mousse in. I'm not gonna lie, at this point I wasn't having no hope in this mousse. So like I said before, I put the mousse on wrong, so I kind of felt the wig lifting a little bit, so I had to hurry up and put my elastic band on. Making sure to tie it very tight because I want my lace to be laid. I went back in with the alcohol and wiped off the mousse. Then I used my blow dryer to dry the mousse down. I made sure to dry it for a while because, like I said before, I felt like my wig was lifting, and the last thing I wanted to do was re-glue this wig down. So to make sure the wig was really secured, I used another elastic band on top of the first elastic band. I had both bands on for about 10-15 minutes, and here I am taking them off. As you can see, the mousse and the tint spray did exactly what it needed to do. Now moving on to my baby hairs. I usually do 2 swoops on each side. As you can see, I'm using my comb to part out the first section. Now I'm parting out the second section. I honestly wish I would have made my baby hairs a little thicker and left out more hair, but it's alright, it still turned out cute. Now going in with my hot comb, combing my hair in a downwards direction. This will make it easier when it's time to swoop my baby hairs. Next, I cut the hair shorter, making sure that I keep the hair long enough before the swoops, then later on cut to my desired length. And then I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. I use my skinny flat irons to curl the hair going upward. I feel like curling it in that direction makes it easier for me when it's time to swoop them. Before using any product on my baby hair, I like to use a clean edge brush to shape them exactly how I want them to look. I go in with my Got To Be spray to mold the baby hairs down. I don't use Got To Be gel or edge control on my baby hairs because it makes it very sticky, and I like for the baby hairs to look fluffy and soft. And here I am just repeating the process on the other side. Lastly, I use my Got To Be spray to brush the rest of the hair back just to give it more of a cleaner look. Like I said before, I like to wear curly hair in its natural state, so it usually looks big half the time, and I feel like doing this step makes it look less messy. And that is it for this tutorial. Don't forget to check my description box below for the details on this water wave wig from Yolissa hair. And before I show y'all the final look, I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.
I'm stepping up to the so don't you fight it. So don't you fight it. Baby boy, you stay on my mind. Fulfill my fantasy. Come on, girl, tell me how you feel.